Evening, Sunday the 26th, and it is 10 to 8 at night, and we're down at allotment, as you can probably tell. We've come really just to take some tomatoes and chilies and stuff like that. We did call this afternoon, not really called it anything. I've had to pull most of the Savoy cabbages out. I think a cabbage white got in there and it's been ate by the old caterpillars and slugs. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually topping some of these tomatoes now, because it's going to start getting the end of the season soon, so the ones that are here, I want them to actually ripen up and spin around. As you can see, there's some decent ones starting to form. These are the Black Russian. As you can see now, they're starting to go the actual orange, but what they'll do is they'll start going blackish inside as well, like a purpley colour. Some of these leaves are dead. Now these are the cherries. So these will be coming off. This one here, that can probably get sacrificed. We've actually got here some chocolate cherry. Some of those can come off. Chocolate cherry up there as well. But we've got a fair few here. And they are, I think they're the Crimson Crush. Yes, Crimson Crush. We've got the, I think these are the, they're supposed to be Alicante, but there's nowhere near they're Alicante. But these, the Black Moon, these start to take actual ripen up now. But you can see, we took a few off. They was off this pepper plant here. So we're just going to give them a bit more water. The cucumbers, obviously they've been scorched. I need to get some netting on this, definitely for next year. And I'm going to try to get some, I've got openers now for here, so I'm going to put the openers in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top off that. I know there's a couple of tomatoes up there, but I might actually just actually take these off, like get that. Like I said, top those. So that's that in here. Also this afternoon, I took some sprouting broccoli. Had them for tea tonight. Very nice indeed. We've had to put some slug pellets down in there because it looks like things are starting to eat those as well. I'm not going to bother going in there, no need to. So, sweet corn, don't seem to be doing much. But within the space of a week, the actual squash plants have really grown. Green beans, these can start coming off some of these now. Start to get decent length, as you can see. It's starting to rain on and off here at the moment, which is good. We need a bit of rain. So half of these, some of these can come off as well. Have a look inside the net. Yeah, I'm sure these are a different type than them. And most of them mixed them up, but at least one thing, it's all food anyway. See around here to be trombella. Are they grown anymore yet? You start to get flowers on them. It's very hard to point to this new camera. I can't figure out which one's where. So there are all the cabbages. I'll just have to pull them all out. As you can see, absolutely mangled. So I'll pull them out of that bed there. My son has been doing some clipping down some edges at his girlfriend's house. So all that is like wood bark. Right, 1 minute time, I'm going to go in, it's raining. He just filmed the hose locks, the wicking system. So hopefully, as you can see now, you can see a lot of tomatoes there, they'll be coming out in a minute. But now it's raining. Well, I've got these to go on. But I think a couple of brackets are missing. But I'm sure I can compromise something. So what I might have to do with these is, these are glass. So what I might do is I might take the glass out of these and try and patch up anywhere that's broken. And I've got plastic down there, and I've cut the plastic to size. So what I can do then is I can just drill straight through onto the frame, so when that closes, like so, the screws won't hit anything. So shift that one out of the way for a minute. So they'll go through, but I won't let it touch that glass. But what I'll actually do is, actually them screws might actually be threaded. Them screws there, they might actually be threaded. So I might actually put them in to the brackets. I've got 3 of them. You can see they're all different auto vents. Picking them up pretty cheap at different stages, like they were £17.50. Oh, tilting everywhere. I think that one was a £5. That one's a £5. So we'll put them in. So my old trainers there, well, I'm truly knackered now. But as you can see, we've got some rain at last. Now it looks like I've dropped the actual pin out of this. But what I can actually do is I can just push it along and put like a little nail through that hole there. I think it's supposed to. It's got a threaded part on that, as you can see. So I think you should be able to screw it back into. That's not a big deal. I can do something with that. I just can't get used to the camera on this thing at the moment. They're in the wrong position for like my old phone. I think so. What am I getting drips on? Big gap. That's got worse, that crack. And you can see it's all slipped. So I think them plastic bits will begin replacing these. That one up there has got a big crack in it as well. So there's loads of them actually, to be fair. You can just hear it all dripping. You can see it all dripping off the actual moss inside. I'm going to have to do a lot of work on this, I think. Right, a few tomatoes, a few chilies, a few green beans, and a fair few leeks in the greenhouse. Look at the state of that lot. You can see why the greenhouse is leaking. You can see basically the glass not lined up correctly. I just think the greenhouse has leaned that way over the years with the wind, etc. That paint's not too bad because it's actually, yes, it's got a crack in it on there, but at least it's running off. This one is the wrong way around. That piece there should be overlapping this one. And also, I think I repaired that last year's temporary. Tried to do the same with this, but all this is shifted as well. Here. All the rest of it was plastic that I put in last year. Let's have a look why is that leaking on the inside. And I think the reason why it's leaking on the inside is because all that lot there, it just feels it's like a sponge. So I might have to take all this glass out. All them might have to come out and realign everything back up. Good luck. You can see where the glass is actually not sitting correctly on some of them. They are there, but not there. And it did seem to be dripping in there. It still is, to be honest. Look. Yeah. So it looks like glass is going to have to come out, and that's going to be interesting. And that one's dropped again. That needs propping back up. I think we might have actually a little baby courgette as well, I think. I know we're not going to aubergines yet. No, plenty mare's tail. But no aubergines. And like I say, my son has been helping his girlfriend. So, plenty of small chickens, so I think with half of that, to be honest, that can actually go onto some of these beds like a mulch. make our way back over here. And, oh, I'll drop my phone. Yes, we have got a little baby courgette down there. And it looks like we've also got a Victoria plum that's fell off the tree. There's a little baby courgette there. I think I'll leave them to grow a little bit longer. And I think they're called Maley's plums then. Look. If anybody identify what that is. Obviously that's not ripe. They are a little bit riper. Because I've got them all on that tree over there. As you can see. But yeah, it's rock hard that still, so let's go over there on the grass. As you can see now, we just had a good downpour. And I still can't get down that path. But not his fault. He's damaged his ankle again. So he can't even get down to get his potatoes, etc. I think his son might have been down taking some out over here, because obviously he can't dig. You can see the Victoria plums on the floor, where it's been shedding a few. All over the floor as well. But won't be long before these are ready to pick. So I don't know what that is. Rather thorny, whatever it is, so I'm going to be careful there. And look at these. These plums even come through and grown this way. Look at that nice bunch. Anyway, that's about it. Get off allotment while it's dry a little bit. Got a kiwi plant here, never does anything. You've been watching my channel a long time, I don't really remember. That kiwi used to be all the way up there, and all that, and then one bad wind, it blew the roof panels off, and all the kiwi was all over here. So that was fun. Anyway, I'm waffling, I'm going, bye bye.